Hello, I'm David Hester, and we are going over a series on the history of diets. And part of that series was my last video where I spoke about 3 reasons why most diet attempts fail. Okay, that was low self-esteem, unclear goals, lack of motivation, and the fact that they are normally event-driven. Okay, and I spoke about each one of those in a little bit of detail last week, so in the last video, so I'm not going to really um, go into detail with that here. Today's message is on proper nutrition being the key to fat loss. Okay, and this key will begins with low calorie, and here's the secret: nutrient rich foods. Okay, and I'm praying that you will decide to go towards the unprocessed foods. Stop eating things that are in cans or in boxes. Okay, for instance, let's think about an orange. Okay, and this will show you some of the damaging effects that processing can have. All right, if you eat a whole orange, you're going to have fiber. You're going to get vitamins. Okay, and when you make orange juice, you still get a lot of the vitamin C and so forth, but you lose the valuable fiber. So without the fiber, the orange becomes less filling, and really it's much less healthy to have your orange in that way. Okay, processed. Okay, so when you go into the grocery store, we have to choose our foods wisely. Okay, I can say you need to forever get organic, fresh produce. Okay, and I could say that because that's the ideal. But I realize that we all have lives. We all, we don't always have time, and all these things. So I try to give you the ideal, and then I try to give you um, kind of secondary and thirdary options that aren't quite as good but not quite as bad as some of the others. Okay, so generally speaking, it's best to know that fresh foods are better for you than frozen foods. Okay, but remember this: frozen foods are better than boxed and canned foods. So when you're purchasing processed foods, you have to make sure that you understand the ingredients. Okay, and I'll talk more about ingredients later, but for now, um, just think about it this way: if you look at the ingredient labels and you can't understand what you're reading on the label, you probably shouldn't eat it. Okay, and here's the key: the most nutritious foods are completely unprocessed. And I'm going to go over some of the most nutritious foods later on in this course. But when you think about eating, the benefits of eating unprocessed foods, uh, one thing that's on the top of the list is the fact that it's going to satisfy your hunger and it's not going to add so many calories. So think about it. Uh, it's too difficult, okay, to consume too much natural food. Okay, I've never heard anybody come to me and complain that they gained too much weight by eating too many apples or by having too much oatmeal. Okay, and the fact of the matter is that we've trained our bodies to crave these unhealthy processed foods. The blessing, though, is that through the renewing of our minds and so forth, applying this information that you're learning in these courses, we can retrain our bodies to crave the healthy foods, okay, the Bible foods. Now, um, I think that it's really easy, and you see a lot of diet plans doing this, that just instruct people to eat better foods. And I could give you a meal plan that only had the best foods on it. But generally speaking, as I said before, we don't have the time or the opportunity to eat this way 3 times a day. So even if you have the time, it's still difficult to quit eating junk food cold turkey, right? So studies show that high fat and high sugar foods are addictive. Okay, they stimulate our brain the same as drugs. Okay, and so I believe that we should begin our weight loss process with a high quality nutritional substance. Okay, a high quality nutritional supplement. Okay, and I think that'll give you a much better chance to succeed in your diet goals. Okay, think about it this way: what a nicotine patch does for someone who smokes, a nutritional supplement can do for someone who's trying to lose weight. So as our bodies start to absorb these good nutrients, we are going to start to crave healthier foods. Okay, so maybe for you it'll start with eating an apple for a snack instead of a candy bar. Then maybe it'll move on to having a salad for lunch instead of a hamburger. All right? And the ultimate goal is to eat 90% natural, unprocessed foods, only 10% junk food. Okay? And an unhealthy or an overweight person is typically eating 90% junk food and only 10% good food. So I realize that it's a process, and the goal is to gradually change those percentages over time. Okay, this is a process; it's not an event. Now, the last couple points I'd like to make are some of the additional benefits of nutritional supplements. Okay, there's 2, for instance, like green tea extract. Okay, I believe that, and it's been proven scientifically that it helps to burn fat while controlling your appetite. Okay, certain vegetables and spices can help balance blood sugar, like cinnamon, for instance, and can also help control your food cravings. All right, and it's also important to realize that the antioxidants that are in high quality supplements protect your body from these little boogers called free radicals that are released during the weight loss process. Now, I don't have any more time to go over what are some things that you can do to become more fit, but I will make another video here in the next couple of days speaking on that topic. Now, I'm David Hester. This is the Bible Health 101 show. It is the YouTube show for the I'm Alive Again Holistic Health blog. And you are welcome to visit our website at www.biblehealth101.com. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them below the video, either on the website or on the YouTube channel, and I will get to those, answering those as soon as possible. All right, so God bless you guys, and shalom.